I have this to show you, and it's probably something I never ever expected to be showing you on stream. This came from the lovely folks at Amazon. It came to me as part of the Amazon Vine program via Microsoft, who I've put their stuff up here. Now, we're on my little workbench to the side here, so we'll have to forget all this. But what I'm going to do is open this for you pretty much like it's Christmas morning, because I never thought I'd ever have anything quite as cool as this. I'm just putting my hand there over my address, though. I'm sure people could find my address if they really wanted to. But I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, there is the box open. Okay, so this is as it came packaged from Microsoft. Sorry, from Amazon, and that's how that came packaged from Microsoft. So, would I say that was sufficient packaging? The fact that this is flat on the bottom of this box, I'd say no. Okay, so we have an even heavier little box inside. So this went to the Amazon Vine program, blah blah blah. Let's just have a look. We can open it here. Oops. We can open it here. We can open it here. And we can open it here. So even though I got this free, I am going to be honest, it's a Microsoft Surface Book. And that's how it must come to everyone else. So, wow, it's an interesting box. So, we've got an outer piece of plastic. It's in the plastic, it's sealed in. Oh, it isn't. Let's open this end. We've got this nifty blue line. I'm not sure what that indicates, whether that's a lid or a bottom or what. And on the back, Windows 10 UK English layout, includes Microsoft Surface Book 10 Pro, Surface Pen, includes quadruple A battery. Now I've heard that the quadruple A battery will last about a year. Power supply for Wi-Fi, power supply, support for Wi-Fi, which is 802.11, A, B, G, N and AC, as well as Bluetooth 4. Okay. So it says requires high-speed internet access, requires, so you need to provide that. Obviously it doesn't come with it. And then it's in other languages which I don't actually recognise. French, German, Spanish, I think. So, list of compatibilities. Belgium, Denmark, GR, Spain, France, Ireland, Italy, Lithuania, the Netherlands, AT, not sure what AT is, PT, FI, Sweden, Great Britain, Norway, Germany, Czechoslovakia, Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, Czechoslovakia or Czech, CY, Cyprus maybe, IS, not sure what that is, Romania, SI, EE, Latvia, Lithuania, Montenegro, Bulgaria and something else. So yeah, it's an interesting box, and we've got a piece of pull down here. So I'll pull this incredibly carefully. It's just a piece of plastic. It says the Microsoft logo, so that's how they tell that they've been opened or not. And it's left Microsoft in the sticky. Now this end is bashed, so thank you Amazon for that. How has it survived? Well, that just looks quite sexy to me. Before we open the actual item, this is just a paper box with the power supply. And that's a lot smaller power brick than I expected. It says Pro Windows. You can see it, Pro Windows. It's a 2-prong power adapter there. And obviously I've got the British English plug on the end. So I will plug this in before we go any further. That went straight in. Is there a certain way around for this? It doesn't appear to be a way around for that. And on here, what is that? That looks like a USB. There's a USB. Let's lift it up. There is a USB charger there. So if I actually take my USB light out, there's my USB light powered directly from the power brick. That's quite useful. In fact, we'll leave that there for now, just to shed some more light on things. That's the drink. So yeah, that's the power brick box. Nothing else there. Straight away I can see a camera here. So let's hope it's not. So we've now got a lift up. And we've got the stylus. So, oh, that is so small. I expected that to be a lot heavier. It's so light. That's so little. I already can tell that I'm going to need a... What the heck is... I was trying to just put it flat and it's just making lots of noise. There we go. So we've got another box, Windows embossed box or envelope. This is of course the manual. Surface Book Pro. Let's just take a quick look. Ways to experience a Surface Book. So it was a writing tablet with the bottom folded completely over, as a traditional laptop form with the stylus by the side of it and with the stylus stuck on the side. Stylus LED. Top button is the eraser. Right click button is on there and it will magnetize itself to the end. To remove the battery, you simply rotate and pull the tip. We'll check that in a second because I've never seen any other review do that. Pairing, Cortana, Surface Pen pairing. It's a Bluetooth pen. So swipe the icon at top right edge of screen to open all settings icon, tap devices, then Bluetooth, swipe Bluetooth on, press and hold the top button on the pen until the LED light flashes to turn on the Bluetooth pairing mode. Tap the Surface Pen in the list. So turn on the Surface Books first, then turn on the pen. And that's the same thing in multiple different languages. And it's just lots of manual information. So I will just pop that back in here because I think it's lovely. That's really nice. It is really nicely presented, even for a Microsoft product. Now this is probably, without a shout, well, this is the most expensive Microsoft product we've ever had in my room. And you saw me repairing my beloved Microsoft mouse last month. Well, this might be just as beloved if it comes anywhere. Now that feels cool. It's aluminium, not aluminum. It's aluminium, and the tip doesn't press. It's not pressable. It's solid. It's just got a little bit of give in it. The top doesn't click. That's just, I thought that would click, but it doesn't. It's just a press. So what does it say? 10 degrees. It's just a... Oh yeah, so it just pops and we lift that out. And there's a battery cover in there. There's a maintenance, or it's a single quadruple A battery. And this little fob tells you which way around to put it. Positive to the top. We'll just push that back in. And is there a specific way of doing it back in? I can't tell. Oh yeah, is that it? That's a little bit disappointing. It's not obvious or easy how to get this back in. Okay, I think I can see it now. So there's a little ridge here and we push it in with these bobbles in that rim like that. Come on. No, it really doesn't want to go back in. Okay guys, this is a problem. This doesn't want to go back in, and I don't want to break anything. I need to just have a look down the tube. Well, it's not very well made in there at all. Can't work out what does what, so no. Okay. I think what happens is there's a bevel there and there's a bevel there, and they should mate up. But this is not obvious. Yeah, so it does go in and it does click back in place, but that isn't obvious. So on the rear, so opposite side to the clip, there is a double bevel. You can just see it now. That bevel lines up. Okay, hope I've not broken anything there. I don't think I have. And is there anything else? What's under here? It's just clear air under there. There's nothing there. It's just cardboard protecting it. So this is actually taking quite a bang. It's actually crunched up quite badly there. But this is so sexy. Okay, we'll put that down there. Maybe not. And we will shut this up. This has actually got some weight to it. This is foam padding here, so that's fine. So we'll just move that over. And now the device. So, is this a one-way seal? Yeah, it's a one-way seal as well. Just want to lift it out of there. There's perforations here. I'm going to guess that one has to pull it along the perforation to get it out. Well, easy to open? No. I presume this is so that they can't say you've returned an item because it was faulty or you hadn't opened it. But I'm certainly not doing that. This actually is faulty. It really doesn't want to come out. So, unfortunately, I'll just take it off this way. Okay, so unfortunately, cellophane, not very good. So, let's bring it back. This is the unit, this is it. So, immediately we can see the articulated arm. We've got a 3.5mm jack here. We've got, don't know what, power jack, I believe. Yeah, looks like it matches the power jack here, which is a custom item. I'll show you that close up in a second. Then we've got, God knows what actually, mini display port, I think. SD card reader on this side and 2 USB ports. The underside, you've got a rubberized strip, top and bottom, and we have a serial number. And we've got the mic and well, 2 mics, or maybe two holes, and the speaker. This is a lovely piece of brushed aluminium, I think. This is all brushed aluminium by the look of it. Might be steel. Okay, first lifting. Okay, so it just slowly closes. Around the edge we've got lots of dots. I hope they're not the speakers, but we'll see. We've got a button here, plus and negative, and just an unmarked button. and here is the actual Surface Pro. Now that got to a point where it didn't want to go anymore, so it naturally just stops. We've immediately got another microphone here and a camera. There are actually two things there. I'm not sure what they both are. Got the touchpad clicks. Okay, that's everything. It feels okay. I might want to put it flat on this desk in a minute. So we've got a slight ridge here. You've got this. It's incredibly flat. We're talking tiny. I don't know where my measurements from everything went. We'll look later. That might be my follow-up review. This is literally just my unboxing. How do we turn you on? Press that. Nope. No instructions there. Let's try the power. Okay. Power is on. Power is in. Oh, there we go. Surface. We have Surface. And this is lit up lovely, if you can tell. Actually take that light away. You can probably tell a bit better. We've got activity. I can hear. Can I? No, it's silent. I thought I could hear something, but I think it's my PC, which is under the desk. So my actual PC is in here. Right, okay, what have we got? German, United Kingdom, United States, Spanish. We'll go for UK. United Kingdom, United Kingdom, United Kingdom. British. The Microsoft legal agreement. It just skipped that. I didn't get to agree or disagree. So I presume they don't think I'm putting limits on this right now. Press and hold the pen for 5 seconds to enter pairing mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, so the light is flashing. You can see that. It was flashing. So pairing was successful. Try these features. Single click to OneNote. Double click to screenshot. Click and hold to activate Cortana. My device is connected. Wi-Fi. This is my Wi-Fi. I hope no one saw really what I was typing there, but if you have, it won't get you very far. Use express settings or back. Get going fast. Well, we'll go for the express settings, folks. We'll let it do what it thinks it should do. Hi. We are happy that you are here. Getting critical updates. Back in a moment. Just a moment. You might convince yourself of that, Microsoft, but you're not going to convince me that you'll just be a moment. At least not yet. Who owns this PC? I do. It's mine. It says my school or work own it. Set an email. Stay connected, Skype or Xbox. Friends. Backup files to OneDrive. Personalize your experience. I've got to hide my password from you guys again. Please be right, because that was weird. Please wait. Okay, while it's doing that, let's try this. It sticks. It sticks quite firmly. Actually, it doesn't want to. Really doesn't want to let go. Top doesn't stick. The side doesn't stick. The base doesn't stick. Just this edge. It's the left-hand edge. And it sticks. Doesn't want to stick here. It really wants to stick there. Just here. Yeah, not so much. Just there. Really strong. Welcome to Windows. Hello. Say goodbye to remembering and entering complex passwords. Windows Hello is a more personal way to sign into your device. Verify your entry and buy things at the store using your face. No. Just a moment. Get your files here, there and everywhere. Windows 10 new docs and pics will be saved to OneDrive, your free online storage. When you choose to save them to OneDrive, you can get them from your phone or tablet or still have them on this PC. Nope, save them to this PC by default because I'm working on this unit. Hi, I'm Cortana. I'm here to make things easier to help you get things done. I'm your searcher, finder, weather watcher, planner, header, note tasker. Do you know what? Don't like you. Never liked Cortana. Not when she appeared in Halo. Not now. Updates have completed. Now we'll set up your applications. Really don't think you will, because the ones I want are on this machine over here. Lots of great features to get excited about. Okay, the keyboard's turned itself off, don't know why. Okay, we're just letting it do its thing. I'm not going to press a thing. Let's have a drink. Okay. I woke things up by touching it, but this is doing nothing. So there's no activity light. There's no indication that something's going on, good or bad. There's just I have no idea what it's doing right now. This may be one-time setup. This may be broken. I simply don't know. These are all just the stickies. I'm just getting rid of them. Getting everything ready for you. Good. I hope it plays the Windows 3.1 entry. I've just noticed that there is an LED on the power to let me know it's plugged in, which is useful. But it does feel lovely. Obviously this feels a bit more plasticky, but so what. I still don't know how to undock it at the moment. Okay, but just looking at the screen, we've got function for the F1 keys and things. So brightness up and down. We've got media play and pause, sound up and down. Sorry, sound mute, sound up and down. Don't see any other function stuff. The thing that's probably going to annoy me as a developer is page up and page down are not anyway obvious. So home, end, page up, page down. I use them a lot in my programming. I'm not sure what this means. It might mean remove the thingy, but we'll see. So now it says getting everything ready for you. Don't turn the PC off. Let's start. Okay. Okay, we're in Windows 10. So I just need to turn this towards me a moment, so you'll have to forgive me. Let's have a look at something on YouTube. Let's have a listen. Okay, blah blah blah. Important favourites, meet Cortana, right on the web. How about just go away? How about Google? So Bing is the default search. Personally, hate Bing. Hate you. An update is being installed. OneDrive is being updated to the latest version. Fine. So let's just go to YouTube. This is Edge. I'm not a huge fan of Edge either. I'll put Chrome on in a minute. Okay, so let's just go find some music. Let's use something from Luke Hash, who we were playing the other day. This is Supremacy Overlord, who we used in the Jam headphones. Okay, I'm just gonna see some sound. Wow, that's very tinny. Okay, that's weird. So volume down didn't do volume down. This is doing volume. So the volume is controlled on the actual tablet. If we just move this into view here, there's the on-off button and then the mute. So this wasn't doing anything, these two. So mute is selecting up here. That's interesting that doesn't actually do what I expected it to do at all. This is the second media device straight out of the box this week that hasn't done what I expected it to do. But that seems very tinny to me. Let's try something I actually know. This is a song by Guns N' Roses, and I've already played part of it just for review. Yeah, it's not very bassy at all. It's very treble, tinny. Wouldn't say it's tinny. I would say it's treble. Because this making a freeze. So the sound definitely seems to be coming out of here. It's not coming out of here really at all. It's better than your standard tablet. So that's now done. Alt F4 has not closed the window. Oh, I see. Right. The reason that this wasn't doing sound up and sound down is by default they are those values. You press function to get F5, F whatever. That's going to be a problem later on when it comes to program. But for now, let's bring up OneNote. Okay. I don't know how this works. Jot things down to remember. Start using OneNote. Where should we put this note? I want to use a different notebook. Ask me later. We'll choose it later. So I don't have a notebook. Ask me later. Hang on while we get your notes. I didn't know I had any. I really didn't. I'm clearly going to have to remove this from the device to bring it more. I'm interested how I actually fold it all the way over. If I just turned the power off and killed it. Yep. There ain't no power. Power just fell out with the slightest little tug. We're on red power here. And it's turned off. So, I'm aware that the tablet has a much smaller battery than the base. There are a battery in both. As I come to use this, we'll talk about this more. So it's booted up fairly quickly. It wants me to log on with my full thingy password. I just want to log on to the machine. Okay, so it's resumed. So start taking notes. Okay, my handwriting's terrible, but okay, this doesn't work like an eraser. I've seen people saying this works like an eraser. It doesn't. So if I do this for you, so if I go like this, so if I now touch, that whole thing disappears. Touch here, see it's taken everything that was connected to that away. You actually can't see, can you? This is not good. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll try thickness, massive. Okay. We'll try black. Yay! You can see. Okay, so we've got this. Okay, so imagine you're tic-tac-toeing. If we touch here, it goes away. If we touch here, if I start here and go that way, I only want that piece of that upper leg to disappear. Watch what happens. The whole leg disappears. That whole stroke. If I touch on the junction, so see? It's not like an eraser at all. So if I coloured in a segment and then coloured in another segment and then coloured in two more bits. Okay, if I start here, what do we think is going to disappear? All the green, all the black, all the red, all the blue. I would much prefer that to work a different way, but we'll see what it does. Stroke eraser, no. Medium eraser, no. Eraser. Okay. That removes nothing. So that's now doing what I expect it to do. So there's different modes. So there's stroke eraser, medium eraser. Now I'm nowhere near the surface, by the way. I don't know if you can see this. I'm not actually touching the surface yet. It's going through the menu. So obviously this does its thing. It is actually removing whole strokes as I go. It isn't just cutting a line. It's using an approximation on the surface to work out what I want removing. So it's not hugely high resolution for that. Or it may be the stroke thickness I'm using. Okay, let's close that, and I've closed it with the tip with the eraser end. Then we'll put this here. Cortana. I didn't set her up, did I? Never mind. Ask you anything. Would you like the personal assistant here to help? Here are things you can do. No, I don't want you to do that. Use current location, and it's got a pretty accurate current location. Don't like the news in there. Hide headlines. Okay. Cortana. Cortana. Eat my shorts. She doesn't want to do anything. Okay, let's 3 hours, 28 minutes to full charge. Surface detach, ready to detach. I got a little bit of red light coming up there, if you saw that. No idea. Battery 1, 5%. Battery 2, 0% and charging. I don't think I'll remove any of that. We're in battery saver mode. Power and sleep settings. It's fairly sprightly without it. I don't worry about that right now. See, Alt F4 worked then. Unlike when I was in another app, Alt F4 worked perfectly there. No, it's toggleable. Function is toggleable. So the light is on. We'll see. We'll see how I get on with that. So I'd like to now remove this and play about with it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to install Chrome. I'm going to remove the store from the taskbar. It's not what I asked you to do. Okay, right clicking is indiscriminate. I definitely saw unpin from taskbar. We're hiding some new features, adding some new features. This could take a few minutes. Aha, unpin from taskbar. Okay. Now I can close it. And close that. It's gone. Task view. Okay. So I want to go to the browser address bar. google.com/Chrome. Download now. Yes, set you as the default browser. I quite like the click. I quite like this clicking. What I'm going to just do is grab my Bluetooth mouse. See if I can pair it up with a Bluetooth mouse. Okay, I have two mice. This is a Bluetooth mouse. That is a USB mouse. So let us just pair this up. So where am I swiping from? Bluetooth. Add a Bluetooth device. What? Excuse me, folks. Hello? What? It's an hour, bar now. Young ones. They don't know how to hear in the dark, so they squeak to hear their echo. Sorry about that, folks. I'm sure you just heard there was a barn owl out there. So I'm trying to get this to pair. So this is now in pairing mode. No. Allow Bluetooth device to find this PC. Bluetooth device will be seen the name of the PC. I'm not turning it on specifically for that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Let's try device reset. There we go. Mouse ready to pair. Pair it up. So I had to full reset my device because it's been paired to something else. That may be this mouse. It's a Logitech M337, I believe. It's a tiny little one, as you can see. So it's working. There you go, I'm talking to it. I'm not sure what this bar means. There's a bar there and it's still searching for stuff, but we'll see. So, okay, I've got a regular mouse in there. I'm going to open the folder for the Chrome installation. Chrome setup. Yes. Pardon me. Okay, first things first, I'm definitely going to need to buy a cover for this. Okay, we're installing Chrome. It's not a lot to do, it's just a lot of packaging now, unfortunately. I may keep that just to keep it nicer. So I suppose this is going to pick up every bit of dirt. Chrome at your fingertips. Make Chrome your default browser. It should have done already. Close this. Unpin. Close you. Close you. Chrome. Pin to taskbar. Set as default. Yes, set as default. Now that's cheeky of Microsoft. This is obviously a Windows 10 thing. It's asking me what it wants to be my favourite browser, and I'm saying Chrome, despite Chrome asking that. That's interesting. Maps. I don't want Maps to be it. I don't want Groove to be my music player. I'll try Windows Media Player still. I want Paint to open my pictures. Media Player to be my Windows player. Maps I don't really care about right now. So that's all that. So the system settings. Display. Change the size of text, apps and other items 200% recommended. It's in landscape mode or maximum brightness. It responds quite quickly, the brightness. That's really unreadable. I don't know why they'd make it that dark. So about there's going to be fine, 65-ish%. Change brightness automatically when lighting changes. We'll leave that on. We'll try that in the sun. We have a wireless display. We don't have a wireless display. It's fine. Notifications and islands. Tell me about tips about Windows. App notifications. Oh shit, yeah, we'll leave them all on. Show notifications from these apps. Don't show me stuff from mail. Don't care. I don't want you to read my mail. Apps and features. 3D Builder, whatever. Alarm clocks. Candy Crush Saga. Bye bye. So we've got Flipboard, Films, Skype, or Get Skype, Mail and Calendar. I can't remove them. I can't remove Maps. I can install remove messaging, but I'm not going to. Solitaire I'll keep. The Readership Viewables I'll keep. It's interesting that they haven't got the VCC 2016 redistributable, but then again it is very new. Got OneNote, got Wi-Fi, Xbox, junk. Voice recorder. Let's try voice recorder. So let's go in here. It's Windows run. Windows can't find voice. Voice recorder. So yeah, these work seamlessly. This is fine. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sounds awful. It really does sound bad. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. What? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. And you can hear the clicks. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. So let's use this. Testing 4, 5, 6. Testing 4, 5, 6. You hear a thump with this, you hear a thump with that, you hear a click. Testing 4, 5, 6. See, you don't need to click, you can just touch. Touch is enough, and that's what I'm used to, that's what I'd expect. The weird thing is, of course, you can just touch the screen as well. Okay. Let's try some streaming, continue. Let's maximize. Let's try something from the BBC. Let's just look at. I'm going to watch this in a minute. So we'll just start this up. We'll let the BBC Two logo play. That is really crisp.
Here on the Somme in 1916,
but the sound's
this
terrible.
bridge was the most dangerous place on the planet.
Okay.
Then it was a
I'm just going to pull these headphones out of here.
The precision engineered mutual annihilation.
And we're going to put them in wherever I saw that
much as we see it today.
headphone socket, which is up there, unfortunately. Okay, it's taken a while for them to come through on the headphones. So I've got the headphones on. Unfortunately, it plugs in up here. Now, if I'm holding that as a tablet, that's going to be on the bottom of the tablet. So I'm not going to easily rest it in my lap, taking notes while I'm listening to something. That's quite unfortunate. So there's two problems so far. First of all, this fell out almost immediately upon any pressure. And this 3.5mm jack is in a terrible location, especially since the internal speakers are pretty bad. But the machine appears really good right now. I'm going to leave this unboxing here. I've waffled on for nearly 50 minutes. I'm going to put Visual Studio on it now and some text editing, and this is going with me to become my new daily driver from now on. I am going to keep this mouse with it, and I'm going to quickly try this mouse as well. So let's see which way round do these go. These are this way round. I don't like pushing that. It seems... Let me just make some space. Okay, these are... That one is incredibly... The upper one. It's incredibly difficult to push something into. And let's turn the mouse on. It works immediately. The mouse works immediately. So that's no big deal. Oh, pulling it out is terrible. Let's try something else. Let's try from my bag. Let's try something that we'd all use. A Kingston Data Traveller. This is a 15 gigabyte stick. Now it just about sits flat on the top of there. That is incredibly stiff, and it is holding that up a little bit. Okay. So the device has been found. There it is. Let's take it out. I will take Cortana off there, I believe. I don't think I'm going to live with her. The sounds are lovely. The sound is in your headphones is lovely. So I need to tweak the system now to make it my daily driver. That's the end of this stream for now, fellas. I thank you all for joining me, man, woman and child among you, and I will leave you to it. So this was the Microsoft Surface Book unboxing. An absolute surprise and joy that I got this, and it looks fantastic. It appears great. I will undock it and play about with it next time when we come look at some more. I've had this via Amazon for the Vine program. There's the RRP, which is the same bar a penny, I think, from the Microsoft site themselves. This is the Core i5 with the 6300U processor. You can look on arc.intel.com for that. I may link it into the show notes at the bottom. It has 8GB of RAM, 128GB SSD, integrated Intel HD graphics, and very performant, booted very fast. We'll go from here. See you soon. Bye-bye.